Welcome back. My name is Carey, and today I've got an update on a new factory-built home company a lot of people have been asking about. Right now, homes built off-site can be bought at pretty much every price point, but for a lot of people, none are more important than those that check the affordability box. There are companies in and entering the affordable housing space with amazing ideas, but taking an idea from a thought to reality is easier said than done. If you've been in the market to buy for any length of time, you've probably noticed that affordable options are getting harder to find all the time, but you know what? Let's not lose hope just yet. I've been keeping my ear to the ground of the industry to bring you the latest, and there was recently new information released by Zenihome, a company people have been very excited about, and they've made a few changes on how things will roll out. What I'm going to do is tell you the latest info from Zenihome, let you know what it means for everyone interested in their homes, and see what, if anything, has changed with their pricing. So let's do it. It's been a minute since I did a video about Zenihome, but this is a company a lot of people are fired up about, so I was happy to see they released an update. For anyone who missed the last video, Zenihome was founded in 2020 with plans to bring viable solutions to the housing industry shortage by designing and factory building its models to be easily transported, to have minimum environmental footprint, to stack in multifamily configurations, and to include leading edge technology that transform the customer experience of buying, investing, owning, and living. To do that, they've designed two flagship models that they'll be bringing to the market soon, but I'll get to that timeline in just a second. The bigger of their two models is called the Citizen, a 640 square foot two-bedroom home with a footprint of 16 feet wide by 40 feet long. What's really interesting about their designs is to maximize how big the home actually feels. They have multiple purposes for certain spaces. For example, the living room transforms into the bedroom by way of a bed that actually lowers from the ceiling. By doing so, they say our two-bedroom option Citizen combines precision engineering and cutting-edge robotics to create a living environment unlike any other. Citizen's 640 square foot footprint unpacks 1,500 square feet of comfort, giving you more luxury living out of every square inch. I like that concept, and I think it's going to be something we're going to see more of going forward. In our house, the main bedroom doubles as an office, and it works. This is likely going to be an unpopular opinion, but I think people are going to realize that size isn't as important as we thought. Contrary to popular belief, the 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom McMansion with an office and a den isn't the only way to live. If that's what you like, then go for it, but there are certainly other options that work, and I think Zenihome is out in front of the trend. Their studio model is called the Denizen and was designed around the same principles. It's a 320 square foot home that has a living room that doubles as a bedroom, and they say incorporates all the luxury, style, and sophistication of their Citizen model in a 320 square foot frame. Denizen's turnkey design leaves you unbound, unburdened, and unlimited in possibility. The home is 16 feet wide by 20 feet long, again having the transforming bedroom with the robotic bed that descends from the ceiling. They're both cool designs, but the question showing up in my comments a lot recently is, when can I get one? Their ears must have been burning down in Arizona because they just released an update bringing us up to speed on what's currently happening and what will happen for the rest of the year. Zenihome took possession of the new factory in Page, Arizona back in December, and last I heard production would commence early this year, but it looks like that may have been pushed back a bit. According to a recent blog post, they're currently in the process of developing their production line, which confirms they aren't full steam ahead just yet. Here's the thing, even though I've never actually done it, I feel like setting up a production line in a factory is one of those things you want to get right the first time because there's a lot more to it than most people think. Building in a factory can take a lot of different forms. Some factories utilize a production line moving the home from station to station for different parts of the build. Other companies build inside, but the home remains stationary throughout the entire build process. The goals and vision of the company dictate what style of factory works best, with production lines typically geared towards higher output, while stationary builds are more compatible for a higher degree of customization. In my expert opinion, I think Zenihome will opt for the production line style of factory because It literally says in their update that that's what they're going to be doing. Another interesting tidbit released is that the property the factory is currently located on has room for expansion, which I think is huge news because I've noticed a lot of companies outgrow their space quickly or cap their output until they can find somewhere else to go. Having more space available to expand on the same property they're already located on is a luxury that a lot of companies building in more popular areas don't have. So am I bummed out we have to wait a little bit longer to see the first home out of their factory? Yeah, of course I am. But in the long run, I think taking a little extra time to make sure they set it up right the first time is probably a good move. I'm going to be in Arizona next month, so the big question on my mind right now is when will their prototypes be done? Right now, ZennyHome is constructing 2 prototypes, one Citizen and one Denizen, and they're aiming to have them done in May. However, the homes aren't being built specifically for show home purposes. They're building the prototypes to fine-tune their architectural design before their homes go into production so they know if there are any changes that need to be made. The update says factory production should start in June, but I'm guessing that's if everything gets the green light on the prototypes. If for whatever reason they decide they don't like the feel of the floor plan or anything else about how the prototypes turn out, there is a chance production gets moved back again. I know they spent a long time on the design of their home, so if anything, I think we're likely to see just a couple minor tweaks. Their plan is to start slow while they iron out the kinks in their production line before ramping up speed to around 6 or 7 homes per day by the end of 2022. That's impressive. If you want to see one of their homes in person before buying, they are planning to have homes built and set up in Mesa, Arizona by September, and may also have homes set up right at the factory, but that hasn't been 100% confirmed yet. If they do, you could potentially stop by the factory, check out their homes, then take a trip over to Lake Powell for a dip. Sounds like a nice little Saturday. If you've already paid the $100 to get your name on the wait list, they're anticipating it'll only take a couple of months to get your home after the factory is fully up and running, which, as mentioned, could potentially be as early as June or about 6 weeks from now. Fun fact about these homes, they can be stacked on top of each other up to 7 high to create multifamily dwellings, and they have a project in the works called Zen City that'll be located in Mesa and have a total of 90 units. Construction on that project is set to begin in September, so it's safe to say they've got a very full dance card for the rest of 2022. The final topic of the update was pricing. Last time I looked, the Denizen was $75,000 and the Citizen was $100,000, and right now those prices remain the same. It says, our goal at ZennyHome is to bring high quality homes to the market at an affordable price. Our homes are built with high grade steel and other costly materials. Well, we're hoping to meet a base price target of $75,000 for the Denizen and $100,000 for the Citizen. We will not be able to firm up final pricing until the factory is fully operational, which is estimated to be the 4th quarter of this year. I wouldn't be surprised if we see those prices jump up a little bit. As the update mentions, the costs to build have increased, and just about every other company building homes has had to adjust their price at some point over the last 12 months. ZennyHome is very close to having their factory up and running and building the homes that a lot of people have been very excited to see. It's taken a little bit longer than expected, but the old saying, measure twice, cut once, definitely applies, and it only makes sense to get their production line and designs right the first time. I'm really excited to see the first finished ZennyHome, so I'll be following along with where they're at, and we'll post any updates right here on my YouTube channel. That's all I've got for today. If you like manufactured home videos, make sure to subscribe to my channel because I've got new ones coming out every single week. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.